contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take...
Lone back gets the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Play fake, it's Love. Left side, caught by Metcalf. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That's a gain of 3. Now third.
Love on third and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Love now, off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Love from the gun. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Incomplete in the end zone. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up
Back to the air. Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing his Love on third. This gets the first and more. They'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
This taken from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback. He graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. This is a designed run for Allen. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Steelers.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Bills first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And Allen will hold on to this. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bills first
From the red zone on first. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
QB sneak coming. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a James Cook touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, sheesh, you couldn't start any better.
Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Bills won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So we're through 1 here in the AFC title game. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action, Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Love out of the shotgun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Steelers 10, Bills 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This is taken in at the 13. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Allen looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
There's
7.
Love to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Bills going nickel, third down.
Brings up third and 4.
To the air with Love. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
And the Steelers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Love now on third and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has it at the 11. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Another one caught by Coleman. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
13 yards on the play.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Allen on 3rd down. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Love looking to pass. Finds him over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Thrown on 1st down, Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
This is Trujillo. We're trying to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
21. Steelers 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Love back to it after the pick. Completed here to Tolbert. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Love now off the play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
The Bills' offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First down throw for Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Steelers in the dime for this third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Block, 4th down coming up. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
14 yards. That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
Love. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Love with it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Strong with the return. Escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
This one's quickly to Shakir. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. We dodge the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. New set of downs for him from the 31. Dive up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing, it's Love. That's more on the quick slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
First down throw, here's Love. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Running back gets it on the draw. He's going to have this one down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41.
13 yards on the play.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it with Cook. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
It's a designated keeper for Allen. He loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
He's no longer a quarterback on that play. He's more of a running back. And what's priority number 1 for a good running back? Always ball security. If your number's called, you've got to tuck it away. Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Design quarterback run here. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. So first down from the 41. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Steelers set to punt it, and he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Complete to number 86, Dalton Kincaid.
Allen on third down. Big strike downfield to Coleman. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. Coleman, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
31. Steelers 20.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love now. Setting up the screen. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Love. He throws a bullet. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Get to that money down. That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Love now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Over the middle of Moore. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
For the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. You had no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Strong with the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bills lead by only 2. This is Cook on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
A gain of 2. Brings up
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Third and 15.
Setting up to pass. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. First and 10 from the 32. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
And the Steelers
Back to throw. And that throw just too high for him.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10.
They'll look to throw it. This ball's caught by Tolbert. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Here he is to throw. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Strong with the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First and 10. Here's Allen. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sending him on the dive. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Trying to get it on the keeper. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This one from 47 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're still a one-score ball game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Here's a return from the 7. Cheeks away from one, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen now on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the two teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.